awkward laugh. Yes. When I moved out to Colorado, that I like dove deeper into my practice and started like connecting all of the parts and not just doing the poses to like deep into the pose, but actually feeling it through the mind and the body and connecting it with the breath. Especially during the pandemic, like honing in on my practice has definitely helped keep me more sane and more grounded in a lot of ways, and I'm able to not react to situations, but kind of take a breath, a step back, and just be like, okay, like how do I want to approach this situation instead of like, oh my gosh, this is terrible.
Right.
If, you know, have my cup full, then my overflow can go to other people who may need some extra help that day. Yeah, I know people are like, oh, I don't want to practice yoga, like I'm really inflexible, like I can't do that, like I'm not strong, and it's like, but that's the whole point, is that through practicing yoga, you build up that flexibility, you build up the strength, and then throughout your practice, you can see your progress, and it's really cool. Just like anything else, any other skill, you have to practice it to get good at it, to master it. Take a step back, like stop judging yourself, stop doing all the self-hate, like in time, you'll get there, and you are where you are right now. You need to just let yourself, like let go, and just have fun with it kind of thing. Especially I've noticed in classes here in the West, in the United States, people are like so intense and so like focused, and it's like, no, just like let go of that. Like that's like the whole opposite thing of yoga, right? We're here to like practice like breathing into the poses and just like listening to our body. Instead, we're like judging how deep our neighbor can go into this pose, and then we have to compare ourselves to them. And if we don't get as deep as them, then we're not good and we're not enough. And it's just, whoa.
And speaking of your YouTube channel, so you brought this out during the pandemic, right?
And then everything shut down. So I still wanted to give yoga, and I felt like it was a great time that people needed yoga and can watch those and benefit from that. And I'm like happy to adapt or make a special video for someone if they requested. So even though like I teach, I'm also a student, and I'm still learning, and I still have so much more to learn.
What are you most grateful for?
My yoga, yoga and meditation. When I first moved to Colorado, my father passed away, like 3 months living in here, and without yoga and meditation, like having that practice and forcing myself, I don't know what kind of mental state I would be in, or if I would be physically here. It definitely saved me through so many things, through so many hardships. I've struggled a lot with anxiety and depression and different mental health issues, and so through yoga and meditation, I'm able to find my balance and ground myself and kind of reset what I need. It's important to continue practicing those tools in your tool belt, because when times get so hard, you don't feel like pulling out those tools, you don't feel like you can, and if you have that continuous practice, it's just so natural that like even if you don't want to, like my body's like lying in bed, I'll like roll onto the ground where my yoga mat is, and I'll just do cat-cows, like very simple. It doesn't have to be my most intense practice. It's just me moving my body to get that energy moving. 70% is just showing up. So even just laying in child's pose and shavasana on your mat, like that's more than enough, you know? Like that's what you're capable of giving today, and that's okay. And just making sure you're not beating yourself, you know, like, oh man, like well, I could do it yesterday, no problem. Like why can't I do it today? You know, just accepting that's where you are today, and knowing that you're still showing up for yourself.
Yep, just show up. Good or bad, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All of it, being that hand for when people need it, and like, you know, helping people lift them up kind of thing is what I want out of my yoga, or as a teacher. Like I just want to be able to teach what I know and give what I can for people who need it.